Well, hello. Of course, I keep getting new guitars, so I'll probably be putting one on consignment pretty soon. This is an MK-35. It's the MK series, or the Mark something series, was introduced by Gibson. You can see, maybe you can see some Gibson there. Anyway, by Gibson in the middle 1970s, and it used some scientific principles from some acoustic engineers, plus the top Gibson luthier at the time, whose name I forgot. You can look it up. And they were called the Mark series, and they were from in the mid-70s. I don't, from 74 to 77, and everything was, the bracing and the woods were balanced. You can see this kind of asymmetrical bridge that has something to do with it, and this tone ring or whatever is it's actually a hard plastic. That has something to do with it. And the woods are a solid spruce on the top and mahogany on the back and sides. And kind of a standard neck. I forget the woods there. And then the headstock is a little different shape. I'll just take the tuner off and assume we're in tune. Dropped it. Uh-oh. Well. And so it's got the Gibson logo. So it's scientifically divided, and this is actually a dreadnought size, but they've kind of squeezed the middle or something like that. So it has an unusual shape. Now the MK-35 was the lower end, but it still has solid spruce and solid mahogany. There's an M53, an M72, an M81, and then a MK. This is an MK-35. MK-81, and the woods the back and side go from maple to rosewood to a higher grade rosewood. The MK-35 was the low end, and the resale value now is not totally, it's not very high. I mean, this one cost, well, it costs, well less than $1,000 for a 50-year-old guitar. That's pretty good. Gibson made, the higher end models go for much, and if you get rosewood back and sides, they're back to kind of pricey. Anyway, this is my first. It came with new strings, and I put a strap on it. It doesn't have a strap button here, which I'll probably add. And the pickguard was theoretically removable, and they indeed did remove it. And these are not the original tuners. It came with a really good case, so I was wondering what I was going to do for a case, because this is really an odd shape. So finding a case that would fit might be a problem. But it came with the original case. The tuners were replaced. Originals are still in the case. I don't know where the pickguard went, and I'll probably have a pickguard put on, just because I tend to wear things in that. I'll probably get some sort of armrest. I've added that to all my guitars because I tend to, if I play with a short sleeve shirt, I tend to wear out the thing. So let's get a first impression of a tone. That's pretty good. These are the strings that the guy who sold it said he just put new strings on it. So these are new strings. I think they're light. I don't know if they're extra lights, but they don't hurt my fingers, so they must be at least light with 12. And that's kind of, it's a pretty good sound. And let me just, hopefully I don't lose my pick. Let me just, I'll do a little. Finger style sounds good, and picking so far is good. I'll do a very resonant. The action looks a tad bit high going up the neck, but I'm not, my fingers are just fine. It's just, there might be a reason to lower the action a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. It, should I say, it comes with a removable pick guard. I'll probably just put a regular pick guard on it, and I'll probably put an armrest on it just because I tend to sweat up things. And I like to do a lot of Carter style picking, so here's a little. That's pretty sweet. I did just a little bit of testing with, this is a Page capo. Just a little testing up with the capo on. I think it works okay. Well, it's got a pretty nice sound. It didn't last, this particular series didn't last long. It was mid-70s, and by 77, 78, they stopped making them. There's, finding stuff online is a little problematic, but Mark Knopfler, the Dire Straits guy, has an MK-81, and that's the best source of online information that I found for what this series was all about. And there's a complaint that the bass was a little light, and I'm not noticing that. I'll sing something. Can the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I think I'll be keeping this, so tell me what you think, I guess. Talk to you later.